You don't even look that, Pete. Seriously. So Leah and I went to the Holocaust Museum, not yesterday, but the day before. I'm not showing her because she doesn't want me to. What was your favorite part of the Holocaust Museum?
I think the tiles that the kids made. It was pretty cool. Because little kids express everything.
Yeah, there's some really cool tiles we couldn't get on camera, but they were awesome. There was this cool tile that Leah and I kept trying to take a picture of, but because we're so short we couldn't, and it said that it had like a picture of the Grim Reaper, and it said that death came too quickly.
The children before its meaning was understood.
Yeah, death came to the children before its meaning was understood. So there's this wall covered with like 3,000 tiles. These little kids had made the tiles. We love Lee and Bethy. The first exhibit, which is like the biggest one, it was kind of overwhelming because there was so much information. Like everywhere you looked, every wall was covered with like here and like here of just shit. Like about the Holocaust, not shit, but like information about the Holocaust. So I didn't like that exhibit as much, but it did teach me some stuff. And then there's a part where we were in the they had a cattle train that like was one of the actual cattle trains that the people were packed into. It was really eerie when you walked into the cattle train. It was like chilling. The first thing we went into, like as soon as we got into the museum, because it was a little bit before 1, which I'll talk about that later. Big exhibit we were trying to get to didn't start till 2:15, so we went and saw this lady who was a survivor of the Holocaust. And when we were there was a lady beside Leah.
She's sitting there. I'm gonna put my makeup on now.
And then after a while she fell asleep because this lady came in and was shaking her her friend and was trying to wake her. There's this one picture where they showed like all the shoes, and there's a really cool quote about the shoes that kind of made me tear up. Not gonna lie. And then there was this. They showed the hair because they shaved people's heads before they went in, and they sold off the hair in these big bags to like stuff mattresses and boat bumpers and shit. I can't remember what else. Do you know? Weird things. People laid on Jewish hair.
And
Blacks and homos and retards and that's what they kill. But my favorite part was an exhibit we almost didn't go to because we thought you had to wait in line. People were just hanging outside of it, and there's an exhibit called David's Story from like the perspective of a kid. First, when you walk in, it's like his house, and they had like a big model of his house. It's like you were in the house though, like so it wasn't really a model. And as you kept walking, you saw how the Holocaust started to change the community. Because they set it up like you were walking through an actual street and you see like a nice bakery window, like from before everything started changing, and then you see like a broken one. And then you keep walking, and then you're in like a ghetto, like his apartment in the ghetto kind of thing. And then you keep walking in, and you're in like the part of the concentration camp. So that made it more real, so that was cool. But also they showed this film at the end of David. I don't know if he was a real person. I don't know. But his mom had died and his sister died, but his dad lived, and it showed him talking about it, and as soon as the film was done, it was dead silent in there.
Some of the Mexican kids.
Oh yeah! In the ghetto part, there was a part where like David and his sister would hide before she died because it was before the camps, and we were standing by it waiting for our turn to get in there, and like 4 kids came out, and Leah was like, man, that's a lot of kids. We're like, okay, we're about to go in, and then like 5 other kids came out, and then like a couple other kids came out, and they were all Mexican. Like,
they just kept coming out, man.
Like a clown car. But it was like, you could fit like maybe 2 more of me and Leah in there.
It had to be like 10 kids in there.
It was
Not
seriously
even kidding.
like 10 kids, yeah.